follow up on the last video, for as it is up to us. So if we seek and we search the scriptures, if we continue to study and we ask God for understanding, we must dig it. We must dig and hunt for the truth. So to follow up on that, in Deuteronomy chapter 29, when the Israelites was leaving Egypt, okay, and it was in the wilderness. So when they went up against Og, the king of Bashan, okay, and they came out against them to battle. So God was on their side. So they killed their armies and they killed them, so they took over their land. Read this in chapter 29 of Deuteronomy. So they took over their land. So, point being, when did the word of God have an expiration date? Just because different groups of people went through certain things in different ages doesn't mean that the word of God was only meant for that time. So, stating if we obey God, if we obey his commandments, he will give us the land back. We will be back in charge. Only if we obey his commandments the way that he wants us to obey, the correct way. So someone is not teaching us the correct way to obey God. We are following what man told us how to obey God. So we need to step out of that organization, out of that membership, where we're going to seek God for ourselves. And we're going to study the Holy Bible for ourselves. We're going to continue to study it. But in the meantime, we have to have no sin. We have to let go of our sin so God can come in. So his spirit can be within us. His spirit cannot be fully within us if we still hold on to sin, because the enemy's spirit is inside of us when we still hold on to sin. So we have to be pure. That's why it's so important to have no sin. He will open up your understanding when you let go of yourself. People are still living for themselves. They are not completely submitting to Christ. They are still doing things that they want to do, for as still obeying what man told them to do. Lay down your whole entire life completely and obey God. He will open up your understanding on how life is supposed to be. We stop being taught the correct way how to obey Jesus Christ. So, when did he tell us in the word that this only is for those groups of people in this age and this generation? It never says that. Okay, the word lives forever. Just like when you read certain scriptures, you know that this is what God means forever. Okay? Many things in the Bible, when you open up your mind, is meaning for forever. This is permanent. This is stamped. So if we as his people obey his word, obey his commandments, obey everything that he says, and do it the correct way, we will overtake our enemies and this land will be ours once again.